Hey, Hazy, what do you think of my clothes?
I think it's great. I like the color and the style.
So, and what do you look at my coat?
What coat?
You don't see any coat?
No.
Actually, I have a black coat on me.
You're kidding.
You don't see anything?
Nothing.
Well, actually, that's because your intelligence quotient is not high enough.
What are you talking about?
Only wise people can see my coat.
Hey, I'm too wise to see it, okay?
Okay, so you're also one of the wise people.
Yeah?
And the next play, we're going to see the famous story about the Emperor's New Clothes.
By Jiayi Girls Senior High School.
You are surely able to tell me a fantastic story, aren't you? A fantastic story? Well, let me see. Oh, yes, I have one. That is a true story happened in my childhood. Long time ago, there lived a vast emperor who loved nothing better than his clothes. For his minister wanted to fight him, they had all been to look in the dressing room.
Looking glad. How do you think this dress looks on me?
Your Majesty, to tell the truth, the color is not bright enough.
Oh, damn it! Give me another one!
Yes, Your Majesty.
How about this one, my magic mirror?
Your Majesty, to tell the truth, this one is sort of old-fashioned.
You fool! Bring me a new one! How does this dress look on me?
Well, Your Majesty, the color is good, the style is fashionable, but to tell the truth, it just doesn't look right on you.
Oh, you rascal! Find me another wigger!
My lord, take it easy. Don't be so angry. In my eye, every kind of clothes you wear is wonderful because the most handsome king in the world. Yes, the queen is right, Your Majesty. You already look gorgeous in this dress.
Look, folks! Why isn't there anyone capable of sharing my worries?
Your Majesty, I know a couple of weavers who are famous for their skills. I'm sure they can make the most beautiful clothes in the world.
Really? Then, bring them to me right away!
Your Majesty, here are the most capable weavers in our country.
Are you sure to make the most beautiful clothes in the world? If you know what the outcome is.
Your Majesty, have trust in both of us, who are the most excellent weavers in the country. Yes, trust us, and you can manage it. Your Majesty, you are sure this is the most fantastic dress, on the condition that
You mean the cost? Money is not a problem. Of course, I will use clothes of the best quality on earth. The garments that make them have the amazing quality of becoming invisible to those who are dull and incompetent. Only people who can admire the beauty of the dress.
invisible to all
must be wonderful dress. By wearing them, I should be able to tell wise men from folk and learn who among my people deserves my trust. Yes, I must have some of that coat woven for me at once.
Yes, Your Majesty. Are you sure to let the king believe what we say? What if the king signs off on trade? Then our heads will be good.
You fool! Just do as I told you. Both of you had better be careful with what you do and what you say. Never let them think. Your Honor, have confidence in us. Everything's going on very well.
Yeah, very well, very well.
Let's hurry, sun's coming.
How can it be? I see nothing. Nothing at all.
Good morning, Your Honor. How did the design? Isn't it unusual and fantastic? Look at the colors in the style.
Yes. The colors are beautiful, and the style is fashionable.
But remember, only the smart people are able to see this unique curve. Unbelievable! Could it mean like that stupid and unfit for the position?
Oh no! How can I let myself look foolish in the king's eyes and give the other minister a chance to show himself? Nobody must know that I cannot steal clothes.
What a wonderful dress it is!
I shall certainly tell the emperor how big I am.
Let's hurry, sun's coming!
I was informed the dress is fantastic.
Am I curious to know what it looks like? How could this be? How come I can't see anything? I know I'm not a fool. I will never let on that I can't see the dress. Good morning, my fairy queen. Welcome to our workroom, my noble queen. How do you like this beautiful dress? Isn't this extraordinary? Oh, yes. The dress is the most gorgeous one that I have ever seen on earth. I will tell the king that he's going to get the prettiest dress in the world.
My goodness! I just thought the military itself is the cream. Yes, at last. The king couldn't wait any longer and decided to see it in person. Accompanied by a large number of people, he went into the working room.
The king is coming! What? I see nothing! My God, this is terrible! How come a minister said green? Can you see the dress? But I can't! Am I unfit to be an emperor? Your Majesty,
He just found the right time.
yes, we've just finished with this unique clothes and plan to put it on you to see if it fits. Look at the textile and the carefully woven pictures on the clothes. Isn't this extraordinary?
I'm the most magnificent emperor in the world. Your Majesty, we have a request for you. The people will like this extraordinary fact, and they're so anxious to see you in your new suit. That's a good idea.
All right, I will grant people the privilege. I will see who is wise and who is foolish.
These are the pens.
This is the coat. Here's the mantle. As you can see, the cloth is as light and delicate as a spider's web. One might almost think one had nothing on, but that's the very beauty of it.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Your Majesty, please take off your clothes and put the new one on. Of course, quite so.
All the people had gathered in the banquet, pushing and shoving to get a better clothes. Look at his new clothes. Oh, what a beautiful coat and mantle. And the colors of the beautiful fabrics. I have never seen anything like this in my life. As the king had, no one dared to admit that they could see nothing for fear that they would become fools. At this moment, a child went up. The king is naked! It's nothing on! He wears nothing! The king is naked! It's nothing on! He wears nothing! The king is naked! It's nothing on! He wears nothing! Yes, the child's right. He's naked! He has nothing on! After listening to the little child's words, the king realized that everyone was lying. Only the little child told the truth.
So the story tells only those who tell the truth have reason. By the way, Grandma, could you tell me who the little girl is? Maybe I know her.
You guess? Now she's just an ordinary old woman in our old town.
Oh, I see. Is that you, my dear grandmother, the most intelligent person in our town?
Yes.
Hey, Daisy, do you have any sister or brothers?
Yes, I have a brother.
And I have one sister. So you don't have any sisters?
No.
You don't have any younger sisters?
Hey, I know what
what you're thinking. Even if I have a younger sister, I would not let you chase her.
No. I'm just curious.
Okay.
No bad intentions, okay?
Uh-huh.
And do you get along with him well?
Well, I think my brother and I get along pretty well. We're like friends.
That's good. You know, there are some people, some sister brothers who don't get along well.
Oh, that's a pity.
You know, in the next play, we're going to see the relationship between sisters and brothers
Oh, so that's Welcome, the Glass Menagerie.
by Zhongshan Girls Senior High School.
Take my father, for example. He deserted us long ago in search of Ceylon. And my mother, Amanda, who used to talk on the phone, recalling her good old days. And my sister, Laura, she used to meet us at the Glass Menagerie. I can still remember the day when Laura came home with her typewriter.
Mother, I'm home from school. Home from what? You got, Mother? Your teachers told me you dropped out of school only a few days of attendance. How could you do that to me? I couldn't go back. At the first beat test, my hands shook so badly. I couldn't hit the right key. I broke down completely. I was sick at the stomach, and I threw up on the floor. So what are we going to do for the rest of our lives? Girls like you should just find a husband. But Mother, I'm crippled. Nonsense! I've told you never use that word. Why? We're not talking about mine. Not in my presence. Have you got all of your mind? Yeah, shoot it out. What is the matter with you, you big idiot? Look, I got nothing. No single thing, Mama. On my own. Everything you said, I don't throw in my novel. You have read. I don't allow that dirty book in my house. No. House. sweetheart, you are so beautiful. Mr. O'Connor will be very pleased to meet you. Mr. O'Connor? What's his name again? Jim O'Connor. Then I won't have dinner with you. Nonsense. You stay here and wait until they come. Laura, sweetheart, the door. Laura, answer the door. Mother, you go to the door. You have to go to the door because I can't. I can't either. Why? I'm sick. Laura Wingfield, you march right through that door. Yes. Yes, Mother. Laura, Laura. Laura, this is Jim. Jim, this is my sister, Laura. I didn't know you had a sister. Honey, okay. Your hand's cold, Laura. Excuse me. What's the matter? Oh, this Laura? Yeah. She's terribly shy. Shy? It's unusual to be a shy girl nowadays. Tom, is that you and Mr. O'Connor? Well, well, well. So this is Mr. O'Connor. Introductions is probably unnecessary. I heard so much about you from my boy, so I'm down to see it today. Tom, why don't you bring this nice young man for a supper? What about supper? Honey, you go ask the sister if something's ready. You know that sister is in full charge of it. Tell her your hungry boys are waiting for it. Have you met Laura? She met you there. Oh, good. You have met her already. It's hard to find a girl like Laura. So sweet and pretty and domestic. I'm not at all. I never could make a thing. Tom? Yes, Mother? Is supper nearly ready? Supper is already on the table. Oh, good. But where is her sister? Laura is not feeling well, and she said she better not come to the table. What? Nonsense, Laura! Laura, you must come to the table. Laura Wingfield, you are keeping us waiting. Laura. Oh, Laura, you are sick, darling. Tom, help your sister to rest on the sofa. Maybe we should eat first without her. What happened? Power failure. Isn't it lucky that we have the candles on the table? Mr. O'Connor, can you take these candles to the parlor and keep Laura company? And talk her into drinking a little wine. I think it will be good for her. Can you carry both at once? Sure. I'm Superman. Hello there, Laura.
Hello.
How are you feeling now? Better?
Yes, thank you.
Well, this is for a little dandelion wine. Drink it, but don't get drunk.
Thank you.
See, I like to sit on the floor. Mind if I do?
Oh, no.
How about you? Don't you like to sit on the floor?
Oh, yes.
Your brother tells me you're shy. Is that right, Laura?
I don't know.
I judge you to be an old-fashioned girl. Hope you don't think I'm being too personal, do you?
Mr. O'Connor, have you kept up with your singing?
Singing? Me? When did you hear me sing?
We used to sing chorus in high school. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Here, you're singing the opera.
Oh, I sang the lead in the opera.
So beautifully.
What a surprise. What have you done since high school, Laura?
Nothing much.
You must have been doing something these years. What are you doing now?
I didn't do anything much. Oh, please don't think I sit around doing nothing. My glass collection takes a great deal of my time. Mother calls them the glass menagerie. Here. Careful. If you breathe, it breaks.
Oh, I'd rather not take it. I'm pretty comfortable.
Go on. I trust you with him. Hold him over the light. He loves the light.
See how the light shines through him? So, this one is a unicorn. Unicorns. Aren't they spinning, Mom?
I know.
Poor little fellow. He must feel lonely.
Listen, where does the music come from?
From Paradise Dance Hall. Across the alley.
May I ask you for a dance?
I've never danced in my life.
Come on, try.
But I'll step on you.
I'm not made of glass.
How do we start?
This minute. Hold your arms out.
Like this?
Oh, be careful. Look, the unicorn is broken.
It has lost its horn. Now it's like all the other horses.
Still, I'm awfully sorry I was the cause.
I'll just imagine he had an operation. His horn was removed. Made him horrible.
That's very funny. Laura, you know, you are very different. You are pretty. The only trouble is, I can't take down your phone numbers and say I'll call. I can't call up next week and ask for a thing.
You won't call?
No, I can't. I'm marrying a girl next week. I hope you can say something. What are you doing this for?
It's a souvenir.
Well. We have light again. I made you 2 children some lemonade.
Thank you, man. But I have to leave now.
Mom, you are ambitious. You are at night too.
No, not work, but Daddy.
Who's Daddy?
The girl I was studying with. We are getting married.
Oh, how nice. Tom didn't mention you are engaged to be married. Goodbye, Miss Alcott. I wish you luck, happiness, and success.
Goodbye, Laura. I'm certainly going to treasure that souvenir. So long, Tom.
Things have a way of turning out so badly. Well. Our gentleman caller is engaged to be married. Tom!
Yes, Mother?
What a wonderful joke you played on us. You don't know your friend is engaged to be married.
Jim?
Engaged? That goes where I work. Not where I know about people. You don't know things anywhere. You live in your dreams. You manufacture illusions. Where are you going? Going to the movies. Just go to the movies. Don't think about us. A mother deserted. A married sister who is crippled and has no job. Just go to the movies. All right, I will. And the more you shout about my selfishness to me, the quicker I'll leave. And I won't go to the movies. Go then! And go to the moon, you selfish dreamer!
I didn't go to the moon. I went much further. I traveled around a great deal. I passed the lighted window of a shop where perfume is sold. The window is filled with colored glass. Then all at once, my sister touches my shoulder. I turn around and look into her eyes. Oh, Laura. I tried to leave you behind, but I'm more faithful than I intended to be. I reach for a cigarette, I cross the street. I run into the movies or a bar. I buy a drink. I speak to the nearest stranger. Anything that I can blow your candles out. And nowadays, the world is lit by lights. So blow out your candles, Laura. And so, goodbye.
Hey Daisy, have you heard about this song? It's though a deer, a female deer.
Johnny,
Right?
stop it. I know.
You know?
Uh-huh. It's from The Sound of Music, right?
Right. Do you like it?
Oh, I like it so much.
It's very wonderful play, and you know, it won lots of prizes.
Yeah, I think everyone knows the story, and I think we could get a better idea after watching the next play, which is the play version of The Sound of Music.
So let's watch the next play, The Sound of Music.
By Zhengxin Senior High School.
Here I am.
I'm coming.
How do you do? I'm the new governor.
I'm just a father. Where do you please?
Yes. So lovely pictures. I hope you know there are some rules that need to be followed in this house. Yes, sir. Every morning, you will assist the children to their studies, and playtime is strictly restricted. Now, do you understand? Yes, sir. This is your new governess, Maria. As I sound your signals, each of you will step forward and give your name and age. Lisa, 16. Bridget, 14. Louisa, 13. Carl, 11. Brigitta, 10. Martha, 7. And Gretel, she's 5. Oh, they are such lovely names. I'm sure I will get along with them fine. Your responsibility is to make sure they are well disciplined and don't cause any trouble. Yes. To tell the truth, I have never been a governess before. Really? Never completed on time? Never treated you punctually. Tell father to manage some business.
All right, all right. Everyone go outside for work. Miss Maria, I will show you to your room now.
Wow! What an ugly frog! Ha You are the one about the storm, are you? You can stay here with me. But we are the boys. Boys are not scared. They are brave. Brave! What? What does he do there? Well, when the lightning says something to the thunder is bad. It must be something nasty because it made me want to cry. Well, if anything bothers me, I always think somebody thinks. Like, girl in white dressy with slim stands that she's snowflake, see out my nose and eyelashes. See a rose like wind that me to scream. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite thing, and then I don't feel so bad. Maria! Did I not tell you bedtime is strictly observed? Children will scare off the storm. I won't accept any excuses. Children, go back to your rooms right now! I promise this wouldn't happen again, sir. I'm leaving on business tomorrow, and I won't be back until next week. I hope you can manage the kids till then. Can't you do that? Of course, I do my best. Good night. Good night. Children, let's go on picnic today! Wonderful! Children, Yes, I think it's time for the children to say goodnight.
Yes, but we have something special preparing. Come on, children.
She's my true love.
But we...
I'm really sorry. I have to go catch her.
Oh, no! That's not possible! We are meant for each other!
Maria! Please don't go. There is something important I must tell you.
Yes?
Ever since you came to our home,
for your watching.
Well, before the announcement of the results, we would like to invite two of the judges to give us some comments. And first, we would like to invite Professor Wu Guoxian from the English Department of NTNU to give us some comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I had a very good time this afternoon, and I hope you did too. I think the players have tried their best, and so they deserve our congratulations. Yes, why not? But I would like you to know that the success of any performance, though probably it's very important that we have good players, but don't forget the fact that to have a good performance, we also need the cooperation of those people working very hard behind the scenes. You know, those people taking charge of the lighting, the music, the makeups, costumes, settings, and so on. And don't forget also what their teachers contributed to the performance today. So let's give them all a big hand. And now I would like to say some things about each of the play to share with you some of my thoughts and ideas. Now let's start with the first one. But these are only my personal opinions. The sets were good, the costumes were attractive. I'm referring Into the Woods, okay? And I like the witch. I especially like her voice. Don't forget, what I'm going to say are only my opinions. And I certainly like her English. Okay. And I have something to do about the way how you deliver your lines. There are many ways to let your words be readily understood, not necessarily to shout. Okay, think about that. And then about Dad, I have a pain. By the way, it's pain, not pen. There were 5 different scenes which were dramatically performed, but I wish probably the number could have reduced to just 3 so that you can, you know, expand and develop more. I like the way how everybody worked together, how everybody enjoyed. One of the things that we can get from watching a playlet is to get entertainment and feel relaxed. And I think this group was able to attain that. And what about Barbie? Let's see what I have here. You know, personally, I don't like girls playing the roles of fathers and kings. Again, this is just my personal opinion. And the dying scene was funny towards the end, if you can remember. And then the glass menagerie, I think Laura was attractive. But I don't think the girls playing the roles of Tom and Jim. No, I haven't finished yet. Were able to play the roles convincingly. That's what I want to say. You know, probably it's your body language and your facial expressions and things like that that can help you to portray your roles better. Not simply because you put on some makeups or because you put on a pair of pants. Okay. It's the body language that makes your role, whether a female or a male, more convincing. Not just the appearance. And I think it's better if you should pay more attention to the use of language, to the cultivation of your voice, interaction, rather than being so busy moving around, you know, preparing too many sets and things like that. I'm talking in general. And then about the Wizard of Oz. Yes, I know you spend quite a lot of time and money probably on the costumes. Yeah. But anyway, I like the way how you move the sets forward one after the other. Yeah. That was very attractive. Yeah. But is it good to have a real dog with you? I was worried about it a while ago, all the time from the beginning to the end. And the sentence, there's no place like home. Probably you should have paid more attention to your pronunciation because it's such an important sentence, repeated several times. There's no place like home. You know what I mean? And King Lear. Oh, the sets were okay. But the pronunciation of the supporting cast probably needs improvement. And the sound of music. I was wondering whether it was a musical or a play. I think there's a difference between a musical and a play. And again, we have a girl playing the role of the captain. Well, I don't mean to say that you really have to find a boy to play that role, but at least you should try to be convincing in your body language. But I like the live piano accompaniment, and I'm sure you all did enjoy doing this. You know, sometimes we take part in such a contest, it's not just to win a prize, but to have the experience of working together and to enjoy what you are doing. Sunny afternoon. I like this play because the settings, the props were very simple. And all the characters did a very good job. Yeah. Very convincing in their body language, very clear pronunciation, and well-projected voices. The Emperor's New Clothes. I especially like the crowd scene. But I was a little shocked to see the king's dress towards the end. And I really don't like to see girls with beard, you know, playing males' roles unless you can convince us with your body language. And finally, drifting into crime. I think the props were okay. They were simple and effective. But sometimes you have to be very careful with your action. Don't overact. There was supposed to be a wall here, but because you were too excited, and the wall even dropped down to the audience. Yeah. Although acting is a kind of make-believe activity, but we need some kind of control. Okay, I wish I could go into details, but we have a guest today, probably, who will do that for us. Anyway, I just want to repeat what I said a while ago, that I had a good time today, and I'm really glad that I was a part of this very meaningful activity. Okay, thank you.
And second, we would like to invite Mr. Robert Corelli from Taipei American School to give us some comments.
I would like to repeat what Professor Ng said about this experience today. This is the third year in a row that I've done this, and I think it gets more entertaining all the time. We were very pleased today my wife and I are both here for the third year. We're very pleased that we were able to see all these entertaining scenes and playlets. And I would like to repeat again what Professor Ng said about the people who work backstage. I'm a very strong believer in giving recognition to the people that, of course, perform. You know, when the actors perform, they smile, they bow, we clap, we cheer. And, but those people that did the artwork and built the props and put on the makeup and did the music and the sound, well, they don't get recognition unless we mention them, and I'm glad that he did. And I would like again to mention how impressed I was today with you know, it's nice to have something to look at up there besides the actors. You want to have something that, you know, takes you into a yard or into a fantasy kingdom like Oz, or into the house of the Captain Von Trapp. And it's nice to have people up there who have done this work, and they keep moving it around and moving it off stage and on and shifting it for us. And it really is very good to look at. And it's always nice to have something in front of the set that's good to look at too, and to enjoy. And we certainly did enjoy today's performances. I'm not going to say anything critical. I'm impressed with the fact that all of you, I don't think any of you at home speak English as your first language. And the fact that you can come here in this auditorium and present something in English, and something that's enjoyable, something that is entertaining, something that makes you think, that makes you feel. It's impressive. I'm so impressed with the fact, and it's such a good experience for you all to have a chance to get up here and to do this. I know you're all excited, and there's a lot of energy. I love teenage energy. I've been teaching high school for 42 years. And I've directed over 200 plays in my career, and I love theater. Theater is my life. This is my last year. My wife and I are leaving Taipei American School and going back to California. And in California, where I taught for 30 years, we did this several times a year. Students like yourselves. And I mentioned last year when I was a judge that two of my former students started their career in high school and performed on stages just like this. And they went on and did a lot of other things. One was Kevin Spacey, who won an Oscar last year, and the other was Val Kilmer, the Saint, Batman, and a lot of other things. So I'm sure you've all heard of or seen Val Kilmer and Kevin Spacey. Well, they were my students and in high school, and they got their start exactly as many of you got yours by performing on the stage. So it's wonderful to see all this energy. It's wonderful to be here and be a part of it. I thank you for this opportunity. I wish you all good luck. Is anyone out there thinking of possibly going into theater, into movies or television? Raise your hands if you'd like to have a career in theater. Anybody out there? Good. I don't think it's a great, it's a terrible career. It's so hard to make a living doing it. You know, I mean, there are thousands of people that want to be actors and actresses, and so few of them ever make it. It's a really tough job. But if it's in your heart that you want to do it, and you can't do anything else, and you won't do anything else, I hope you make it, because it's a rewarding career, of course, for those few that manage to be successful. Anyway, I'll quit now. Thank you very much again for a very entertaining afternoon. Congratulations to you all.
And also, today we have some very special audience sitting down there, and we would like to invite some of the distinguished guests to give us some comments. And first, we would like to invite the chairman of the Educational Foundation of the English Department of NTNU, Chairman Lin Wenxiong, to give us some comments.
I feel a little bit nervous. You know, I was placed after the native speaker. When compared with the English, I might be a little bit embarrassing. President Liu of NTNU, distinguished guests, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to see that the 1998 National English Playlist Contest for senior high school has successfully come to an end. On behalf of the Educational Foundation of NTNU, I would like to thank all the judges who have been spending the whole afternoon doing their job to decide who will be the winners. In the meantime, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all the respectable alumni of Department of English, NTNU, the government authority concerned, including Ministry of Education, Educational Department of Taiwan Provincial Government, and Taipei Municipal Government. Media organizations like China Post, ICRT, and many other commercial firms as well, who have generously sponsored and supported this program materialistically and spiritually. My special thanks also go to Chairperson and Professor Huang of Department of English, NTNU, and all the members of the board of this foundation, who have also spent a lot of time and efforts in organizing the whole activity and working out all the details, rules, things related about the competition. Without them, I should say, the performances that you're watching today would not be possible. So I think we should give them some recognition, shouldn't we? If you don't mind, I would allow me to call their name one by one. Okay. Better maybe I speak in Chinese so you can understand me better. 师大英语系系主任黄美金教授。Okay, you don't have to call. Yeah, okay, you don't have to stand up until the last name is called. Okay, and 翻译研究所所长何慧玲教授。And 戴维阳教授。Okay, please. 黄灿水教授。Okay. 这个黄千章董事。廖敏正董事。王正义董事。Okay, there are other several members of the board who are not able to make it today because they have some other engagement to make. But there's a sad news I would like to mention, by the way, which is that our chairperson and also professor of English, Department of English, NTNU, who suffered a very bad injury on her left foot in a car accident in this past Monday early in the morning. And according to the doctor, she's right now hospitalized. It will take about 3 months to recover. Yeah, so it's really a pity. Yeah, it's a very bad news, but we all here wish her an early recovery. And unfortunately, this is a hit and run case. This is very bad. So up to now, we still couldn't get hold of the driver who hit her for the responsibility. Yeah, but anyhow, hopefully, we wish her to get well, very soon. Last but not least, this is the second year of the contest, which is jointly sponsored by Department of English, NTNU, and this foundation. And I hope that this program will be becoming an annual event and also a prestigious one as time goes by, with the continuing support from the government authority concerned and the people from all walks of life, if they can support them. Yeah. So that's all, go for it. And thank you very much for joining us today. Okay, next, may we have the honor of inviting the President Liu of National Taiwan Normal University to speak to us on this special occasion. President Liu, please.
President of the English Education Foundation, Mr. Lin, honorable judges, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and also my dear students, fellow students. Today, I feel really honored and pleased to be invited here to participate this English credit contest occasion. And I would like to be on behalf of the National Taiwan Normal University to welcome all of the students come afar from many places to come here to National Taiwan Normal University. And this event was co-sponsored by the English Educational Foundation and also the English department of my university, that is National Taiwan Normal University. President Lin just announced this very sad news to you a while ago about Dr. Huang. She was hospitalized because of this car accident. She was hit and run over her feet. Actually, one of her feet was fractured. And when I saw her a couple days ago, although it was very painful for her, but she was very anxious about this credit contest and very concerned about all of your performance. And she wanted me to wish you all very well and get very good scores on this contest. Well, on this very invaluable occasions, I would like to welcome all the students who are interested in coming to the college. I would wish and suggest that you choose National Taiwan Normal University as your first choice. The joint college entrance examination is coming very soon, and because of all of your very good performance, I believe that you are very good. You will be very good in this joint college entrance examination, and you'll be able to, if you wish to, you'll be able to admit it to this university. As all of us know that this university, being so-called National Taiwan Normal University, we were designated to cultivate the secondary school teachers. But ever since 1994, the new teacher education law being promulgated, the university has faced a very tremendous impact and challenge. Therefore, we try to reform and to become a very elegant city-type comprehensive universities. As it stands now, we have 4 colleges with 29 departments. Our graduate schools are more than our undergraduate programs. So we are not only a teaching university, we are also a research university too. The University Development Committee has just come to a very solid consensus that in 5 years we are going to add 2 colleges. And very soon, probably next year, we're going to have the College of Technology, because it's only the adjustment of department to regroup into a new college. But in 5 years, we are going to have the College of Management. For instance, we're going to have the Graduate Institute of Information Management, and there's accounting, and also the financial management. So when you come to National Taiwan Normal University, you have very flexible alternatives for your career planning. If you wish to become a teacher later on, you have the chance to elect the educational credits and then become certified as a secondary school teachers. But you are not forced to, you are not obliged to take these credits. You could be in the career planning to be emphasized on English or in physics, mathematics, and so on. But when you go to other university, if you want to become a teacher later on, you have to build up with your more alternatives for your opportunities. You are restricted to take the educational credits, the educational curriculum programs. Each university was restricted to about less than 100 or at most 200. But in our university, you are free to do so. So you are more flexible. Once again, welcome you to National Taiwan Normal University. And this is our main campus. We have a very beautiful branch campus nearby. It's about 5 minutes drive away, which houses the College of Sciences. And another advantage of you coming to this university, you will be able to stay in a dormitory. As I stand right now, we have 97% of the students are living in a dormitory. We are now almost finished constructing a new dormitory in the branch campus, which is a huge one. There will be 1,000 beds. And it's a suite design, air conditioning, and with the kitchen and laundry rooms. So if you are the students of this university, you'll have the chance to stay in that very gorgeous dormitory. And in the city, if you have a chance to stay in the dormitory, then it means that you will be very convenient, and you have more chances to interact with more students. So I hope that you will choose National Taiwan